What's up, everybody? Breaking news. Apparently, Pam Bondi finally released the Epstein files. Did they? I don't know. We're going to find out now, as I haven't watched this video yet. We're going to do a reaction to it. We're going to see what's up with Pam Bondi. Did she release the files? Are we going to find out today? Comment down below. Tell us what you think before you watch the video. Oh, and do that thing right here also, because it helps. I need 50 subscribers. Thank you. If I can just get there, there we go. All right, let's go ahead. Let's hope for the best.
What are the things that, and maybe some people don't understand the need to redact. In the case of a victim, that should be pretty obvious to people. What are the other things that maybe you would have to redact?
Well,
national security?
No, of course, national security, some grand jury information, which is always going to be confidential, but we'll see. Let's look through them as fast as we can, get it out to the American people, because the American people have a right to know, not only on that, but on Kennedy, on Martin Luther King, on all of these cases that the Biden administration has just sat on for all these years. So yeah, it's really, it's not sad. It's infuriating that these people thought that they could sit on this information, but they can't. It's a new day, and we believe in transparency, and it's going to come out. And when we redact things, Sean, what we're going to do is not just pull pages out like they used to do. If something's redacted, you will know the line, and you will know why it's redacted.
See, this is why I like MAGA, right?
Woo! Boy, oh boy, people. Are we going to get the news? Are we going to get it today? Are we going to get it? We're going to find out. We're going to find out if we're going to get it. I think this might be it. Was that picture down there, was that a hint?
Make America Great Again crowd is full of different people, full of different types of people, personalities, and a lot of people are growing impatient right now with the situation that's going on with Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi was chosen by Donald Trump, and right now she botched the Epstein files. We know that she hasn't been there for that long, but people are starting to ask questions. They're noticing, and look, this is great because this shows that the Democrats are not the same as the Republicans right now. Democrats will not be asking or pressuring their people for answers, especially when it comes to the Epstein files and when it comes to Pam Bondi. Right now, I have a huge update here from Huge Trump Voices. This one, Chicago Ray, says, just saying, it's been 31 days since Pam Bondi was sworn in. There's been no indictments, no subpoenas, and no arrest just yet on anyone involved in J.
Is this clickbait? Is this clickbait? Here, take this. It's not. Why did I even hold it? This better not be clickbait. We'll find out.
J6, COVID, Russia collusion, lawfare against Trump, to name a few, and also the Epstein files. But again, it's not just the Epstein files that people want answers to. Again, we knew that the AG, the Attorney General, was going to have a huge, ladies and gentlemen, a huge responsibility with so much. And look, there's so many things that we want. We can't have them extremely fast. But when you claimed that the Epstein files are going to come out and they were botched hard, you are now on the watch list of every American. And a lot of people are starting to get really, really pissed at the fact that you botched the first time. You said that the Epstein files are coming out. If you guys don't remember,
does this sound familiar?
This better not be clickbait.
The cursor hype on Twitter.
Sorry, I mean
went to give it a try. Seemed to work really well on.
remember, let's take a listen.
The things a lot of people are wondering, because you said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk, is when can we see them and what's taking so long to release them?
I do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims. 200. So we have over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
So there you have it, right? She hyped up that the Epstein files are coming out, and then it just went wrong from there. A whole bunch of influencers on X got the files, but then they also said that the files was just public information that everybody knew. Where's the new stuff? And then it came out that the South District of New York has just been, the main person there has just been fired. The main FBI guy there got fired because they were holding hostage. But we still have no update. There's been so many stories, so much confusion. But then people started to notice, and people are starting to notice that Pam Bondi is very active right now. But she's not active on what the American people want. In fact, let's go here real quick. I have an update of what's going on. Right now, we have Philip Anderson, who is extremely mad. He says Pam Bondi won't give us the Epstein client list. Pam Bondi won't give us the JFK files. Pam Bondi won't arrest a single Democrat criminal. Pam Bondi, at least Pam Bondi will do this. And then people are starting to notice that she is highly focused. If you look at everything she's focused on right now, it has nothing to do with America. It says here, AG Pam Bondi has opened an investigation into anti-Semitism at the University of California. So right now, people are saying, well, wait a minute, Pam, are you working for us or are you working for another country? We understand that anti-Semitism is terrible. Anti-Semitism is bad. We know this. But why is this your focus? Why aren't you focused on American issues? We have so many different guys. How many of you were excited to watch Trump get into office so that way people could begin to start being held accountable?
So far, this is pretty clicky. Buddy, I liked your last video, but this is pretty darn clicky. I mean, what? We're 5 minutes in. We've seen a little image at the top of the video. Comment down below.
Accountable, right? People are very excited to have Kash Patel take over the FBI because people want to see people be held accountable. But when you start to see it, and again, she's working extremely hard on this. I have videos that will show that this is exactly the issue right now, and why the American people are losing a lot of trust on Pam Bondi. Let me show you this. Pam Bondi is the Attorney General, says here, of Israel. Basically, Trump and his whole cabinet represent Israel. This is what people are saying. I don't think that's true. I think there's definitely an argument at this point because we're just not seeing the.
And I have a video dropping on that. I'm doing a little bit more of a deep dive on it. There's some videos that people don't get seen in the mainstream media, like overseas, like the Hamas's co-founder's son. Yassim. I don't want to say his name and chop it up, but there's a video that I thought was pretty integral to the public being knowledgeable about it, or at least being aware of. And they need to see it. But so far, this is a dud.
We're just not seeing the urgency right now from Pam Bondi. But again, this is what she is focused on.
Pam, Democrats like Alan Dershowitz have sounded the alarm over the growing virulent strain of Jew haters in the Democrat Party. It appears their agents in the unfair press are carrying that water. It is dangerous, is it not?
Yeah, it's very dangerous, Chris. It's extremely dangerous. And, you look around, the thing that's really the most troubling to me, these students in universities in our country, whether they're here as Americans or if they're here on student visas, and they're out there saying, I support Hamas. You and I have seen that on all of these television shows. Frankly, they need to be taken out of our country, or the FBI needs to be interviewing them right away when they're saying, I support Hamas, I am Hamas. That's not saying I support all these poor Palestinians who are trapped in Gaza. That's not what they're saying. So I think their student visas need to be revoked. I think we need.
So again, is this your number one issue? This seems to be the only talking point that she has right now. Well, again, a lot of people support what she is doing. People are saying, well, wait.
I mean, you see the title, right? Finally, Pam Bondi, Epstein Files update. Everyone was waiting for. Well,
a minute, can we focus on America? And then she posts this. Since the October 7th attack on Israel, Columbia University has tolerated a rise on anti-Semitism on their campus under President Trump's leadership, and that stops now. Our joint task force to combat she has a joint task force for this. Going after students, taking away visas, doing this, doing that. But where are the files? Where is everything that Americans were promised? And again, this is not just me saying this. This is the frustrations of millions of people that voted for Donald Trump. Why is Attorney General?
I feel like this is a page from the playbook of something familiar. You tell me, comment, let me know what you think. Does this seem familiar? Kind of a distraction, look over here moment? Or are you true MAGA and you behind all of Trump's picks? Because Trump's a genius. He's 10 steps ahead. He is flooding the system with so many changes that the Dems can't keep up, and it's working. And that's the strategy, and it's going to work. And we need to do the same. That's why I'm speaking up, doing my part, so other people do it too. But so far, I think this is a distraction. There's nothing in here yet. I still got hope for you, LV.
General Pam Bondi, not focused on botching the Epstein files, not focused on putting pressure on Democrats like the Act Blue situation that's going on right now. There are serious problems happening with the Democrats right now where serious dark money is being exposed. Elon Musk just literally exposed. I'm going to make a video about that. But Elon Musk exposes that Act Blue is behind the Tesla dealership bombs. They're literally going after Trump. They're literally going after people.
That's another thing your boy Rob over here called this months ago. I said the Dems were funding. I said they were funding these protests because there's no way they're grassroots. There's no way any people in their right minds, even without common sense. I mean, you could have literally no common sense. You could be the literal evolutionary chain of just a simple monkey. And you can... It's not grassroots, people. These protests and shenanigans, let's call it, are definitely funded by the Democrats. And if it's not funded by the Democrats, there's a face company, basically, to take the fall, a fall company, shell company.
Physically. And we're worried about another country. I'm sorry. But where is the America first in this? Again, these are issues that a lot of people agree with. A lot of people say anti-Semitism is bad. I understand this. I'm not arguing that. What I'm arguing is why the urgency for that and why not the urgency for everyday Americans? That is becoming a problem. And I actually am very proud of the people on the right and the people on the middle and the people who voted for Trump for speaking up on this. People are beginning to get restless. People are beginning to say, hey, hold on, wait a minute, what's going on? We have to ask these questions because it's very, very necessary. And look, my biggest thing for this is just go search up Pam Bondi on X. You'll see the sentiment. Pam Bondi on X, people are beginning to say, wait a minute, Trump, let's just put a little bit more pressure on Pam Bondi to come up with this. Because people want indictments. People want subpoenas. People want what they want. And again, my question to you before I close out this video is, what's going on here? What's going on? Can we focus on the things that we voted on? It's too early. Are we being too critical too early? And the reason why I'm being critical is because I'm seeing an urgency for something else. I'm seeing an urgency for Israel. I'm seeing an urgency for anti-Semitism, but I'm not seeing an urgency for anti-Christianity. I'm not seeing a urgency for the Trump assassinations. I'm not seeing the urgency for J6. I'm not seeing J6 bomber. Can we get okay? But you get where I'm going with this. Cynthia Holt says here, if Pam Bondi,
and she inherited a hostile environment. So did Cash. I mean, they went in there, and you could be the captain of a team and lead them to victory all you want if everybody's working together. And there's extraordinary cases where one person can make the difference, like sometimes Patrick Mahomes, how Andrew Luck did for our Colts. Peyton. Brady, look at Brady, 199 draft pick, I think, and 9 Super Bowls, I believe. Yeah, so I don't even remember what I was saying. I got talking football. Welcome to the Rambo Rob Show, and I'd like to forget everything I was talking about. But no, anyway, if they inherited a disgruntled team and they were prepped in advance, all the delay tactics of the Democrats allowed these agencies, these three-letter agencies, to rally, and it gave them time basically to shred and delete and hide and work a story, in my opinion. I don't know, I'm just saying. Somebody needs to look into that. But we got less than 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes left on this video, and still, finally, not the Epstein file update everyone was waiting for. With that said, let's cross our fingers and let's finish this out. If I get 50 subscribers, I'll do a random drawing. I'm thinking of something good to give away. Do a giveaway. It'll be new, it'll be nice, it'll be worth it. So get me those 50 subs.
Cannot multitask by releasing the Epstein files and finding who tried to assassinate President Trump, that she's not the right one for the job. She had plenty of help. What happened to the transparency? I'd rather Elon and Doge be in charge of the files at this point. Damn. Again, if you look up and you search up Pam Bondi, everywhere you go, you'll start to get Trump supporters just becoming frustrated with that. Now, again, if she wasn't posting anything and she wasn't saying anything, then people wouldn't put as much pressure. But you're starting to see. Here's another Trump supporter says, update from Pam Bondi's achievements so far as Attorney General. One of the most important things. You're Attorney General. You're in charge of the DOJ. 0 arrests, 0 raids, 0 investigations, strongly worded letters, 11 of them. Fox News appearances, 12 of them. Frustration grows. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just coming from me. And I'm happy to see this because we've got to hold people accountable. Are we going to get answers or are we not? That's up to Pam Bondi at this point in the Trump administration. But the good thing, and I'm very proud of this, is that we can all band together and say that we don't agree on this. We don't have to say yes, yes, yes to everything. At least I'm not that. And I know there's so many people that watch these videos that want to hold the Trump administration accountable because that's what we did with the Biden administration. That's beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. It's called process. This is called progress. And maybe putting pressure will then get us exactly what we want as the American voters. We are the taxpayers. We demand these things. This is what we voted for. So again, let me know what you think. Is it too early to tell? Is she doing way more? And the reason why I say it's not too early to tell is because we're seeing urgency. We're just not seeing urgency for exactly what the American people wanted. So again, maybe that will shift. Maybe that will change. I'm very interested to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Because that's
all right. So apparently we're not gonna get the upstate that we wanted. I went into this doing a reaction blind, thinking that based off of his last content, it was very accurate and I enjoyed it and it was informative. But I thought, based off of finally the Epstein update title, that we were gonna get the upstate. I keep saying upstate. I'm still getting used to being on camera. I'm a private person. I own my own little world here, and we keep to ourselves, and I work hard, and now it's up. I want to do my part and spread my word. So I feel like I ripped you guys off. I feel like I kind of got you guys. Like I said, if I get 50 subs, I'll do a giveaway, a random drawing. We got Pokemon, we got electronics, we got video games, we got antiques, we got all kinds of stuff. We run an eBay store, Action Figure Farm. Also follow us on Twitter at ActionFFAI. And we're going to be doing a bunch of different videos, AI videos, political videos, gaming videos, the whole plethora. We got it all. It's going to be the greatest extravaganza. It's going to be perfect. So join us. I'm Ron Rambo. Thanks for watching. Do all that thing down there. Peace.